these panels overlap. All right, this is a chunk of rust. It's a thick chunk of rust.
Oh, no.
So, from what I've determined by addressing the sheet metal issue, you like my pretty drawing? So, this portion up here is panel 3. It's what you see here that has these little rust spots on it. It goes under panel 2. Panel 2 is this one right here. They overlap by 3 inches under here. And when you get over to here, this is panel 1. So it's on top of this 3-layer sandwich, right? So it sits up here. For judging by the other side, it goes up to about my cut line right there. So in this area, the panels are 3 thick, which makes sense because there's a body mount right here that's tacked to panel 1 and panel 2, but also from here over here, it's tacked through all 3 panels. And then there's this recess for the body mount bolt, which is actually on panel 2.
Just because.
Just because it's not through all 2 pieces of metal, it's on panel 2. So yeah, so this will be fun. I got panel 1 roughed in, so now I'm gonna work on probably panel 2 or 3 and rough them in and then cut that nonsense out and then wire wheel the rest of it, trying to find the edges using vinegar. I'll lay vinegar rags down overnight and it'll peel up all of these small spots of rust. Even this stuff in here, it'll peel it up if you leave it sit overnight.
Because you want black rust. You don't want red rust. You want black rust.
Black rust.
Black, that's the good oxide. There's like 5 different kinds of oxides for iron.
Yeah, and then we'll paint in between our layers because that's how we restore things properly.
Unlike factory.
You going?
Yes, I counted down.
So I've done cutting and grinding and welding and more cutting and grinding and welding, and got all, not all of them, most of the panels in. So I ended up chopping out a pretty big hole, and I put a little pour 15 on it and then seam sealed it, and then I have the 3rd panel to put over top of all of this, and it gets plug welded in. And so I just pour 15 to the back side of it, and then I will plug weld it in and put another coat of pour 15 on it and finish up the seam sealer, and then I'll move on to the passenger side. And I have, yeah, and then we'll keep going. So still have some rockers to do, back rocker, pitch welds. So we're gonna keep moving forward. Alrighty, the final panel is welded in there. It's plug welded on top of everything else. And I seam sealed it again, and then I'll put another coat of black paint over top of it, and then we'll put sound deadening over it. Time to move on to that side. So, been working on the body, repairing the rust. I've gotten all of the floor pans repaired, and I've put down sound deadening, And I just finished up the rockers and the cab corners. So now, sound deadening all up in here. The back wall. This is going to help a lot. Got this patch welded in back here. No more rust there. And then I'm going to put some more paint on the other portions. I've removed the rear bumper. Got that all done. And patched this little front portion up here. So, on to the next thing. Yes, the time has come. Gonna pull the hood, take the air cleaner off, start disassembling the engine, pull the exhaust, and we're gonna take the heart out of the truck. The time has come. It's rotary time.